What's up there, Denago community, family, people out there in FB and on YouTube who have Denagos, and those who may even want to get one day. I just want to do another, I'm trying to make it quick. I apologize for some of my videos that have been kind of long, you know, and I say I'm going to make it quick. It ends up being like 15, 20 minutes. So I apologize. So I'll try to do a better job on that. But anyway, so far so good with my Denago. Everything is running fine, no problems or anything like that. But I wanted to bring to your attention something that happened real quick. I had another Denago customer who was out and about, and their battery died on their cart, and they had to call a tow truck. Come to find out, you know, they didn't realize that if you get maybe below 50%, it's a good idea to begin to you know, head back home. But they kept on going. Anyway, suffice to say, the tow truck driver came, did a simple thing. You know what they do here. Let's lift this up. Go here, take this thing, unloosen it, keep unloosening it till the wheels move, and boom, put it on the tow truck trailer, took it to their house, put it on the charge, boom, everything was good. That wasn't an issue for me because that's what we normally expect. What perplexed me was the simplicity of how he was able to do that in less than 10 minutes and go off with the cart to their residence. And so now keep in mind, I'll say this, I do not live in an environment where I really have to concern myself with that. All right, I'm not bragging on my environment or anything, but the people who live here, we're not necessarily well-to-do, but we're okay. We don't have to worry about anybody doing that living here. But it's just those that might want to come in here and think that it's okay, with nefarious intent, of course, to come into this environment and think that, you know, yeah, we got, you know, it's a place where we could probably score. And if they know about the popularity of this particular golf cart, and even Evolution, because Evolution also has the same functionality, if they can just come with nefarious intent, unscrew that thing, unscrew that, and go off with your cart real quick, and you not even know it. You could be inside the supermarket or whatever. Nobody will even know, because it looks like maybe somebody's the owner or whatever, and they're just towing something that was disabled. You know, that's a simple thing that could happen. So it made me a little unsettled a little bit, because like I said, I don't feel nothing anyway. I don't feel that way. So what I did do though is just to give others who may feel a little unsettled and worried about that, who might be thinking about that, this is my suggestion and this is what I did. So hold on for a second here. I'm going to show you something real quick. Now this is just in case people haven't thought about that. What I just put on here was a knob lock with my key. The key's right there with my knob lock. I put that on there, right? Now, it's made of metal, all right? Now, of course, like you say, oh, this is kind of extreme, but think about it like this. Yeah, you might not live in an environment where that is required, but you never know who wants to come into your environment and do that. And sometimes I do see golf carts sometimes just parked in their driveway, you know, whatever, and people in the house or whatever. I'm not saying that somebody would do that, but these things, as the popularity of them grow, you never know. So what I suggest is, if you feel that way, that's one suggestion I can recommend, doing something like that. All right. Now, another recommendation I also can, you know, bestow upon y'all is that, which everybody knows pretty to some degree, I do have a GPS tracker on mine. All right, I got that the first day I got the cart. I had that installed on the first day I got it. They got a lot of them that you can get. I'm not going to tell you the one that I have for security purposes, of course. But I do have a GPS tracker. So if my vehicle, it costs me like $9 a month. But if my vehicle is moved, I have a geofencing on it. If it's moved out of a certain area, my phone will be alerted that your cart is being moved. Are you aware? My wife was even shocked that I even knew where she was with the cart one day. And I was like, oh, you're over there? So she didn't even know. I didn't even tell her. But suffice to say, I do have that on here as well. So I suggest that, if anything, if you don't want to do the GPS, then at least do this, okay? At least do that if you're feeling uncomfortable. Because my thing is, if you're somewhere and you don't feel like, okay, you know, at nighttime or whatever, somebody might try something, you never know. That's a good thing to prevent them from thinking that, yeah, let me go up under here and lift the seat and you know, unloose it and push it on my friend's trailer and we can get out of here and even part it out. You know, take the wheels, you know, take the screen. Who knows? Who knows what they can do? So those are two of my recommendations. These are not upgrades. These are just security tips. Lastly, oh no, not even lastly, I did put a screen protector on here. Now, all right, I know you've seen the bubbles. You might see the bubbles. Okay. What I did was I took off the screen protector that was originally on there from the dealer, and I immediately put the new screen protector on there, thinking that, you know, I don't got to wipe it down or put no alcohol wipe on it, which, wrong answer. I should have wiped it down because I didn't see nothing on it, but now I see a little bubble there, and a little on the edges. So my suggestion to you, if you do decide to get that, I have the links in the description for it. Get yourself a screen protector. Let me show you what they look like. Yeah, this is the screen protector that I got on Amazon. Tempered, pre-tempered, whatever. And it's good. You know why I say it's good? Because it even has the holes for the mic, and for you to be able to reset right there. Kind of like, so it actually fits exactly right. So I definitely do recommend getting that, you know. And like I said before, don't do what I did. Get some alcohol and wipe that crap off or whatever. That's my suggestion. Last thing is this. Sorry for going all over the place. One of our members on FB notified us that we need to check our zerks and grease our zerks. And I didn't think about it, really, because I'm thinking it's coming from the manufacturer and we should be good. Wrong answer. Come to find out, he was correct, because when I got my cart, I had to grease my zerks as well. Now, people ask me, what are the zerks? To the females who might not know, that little silver thing on the top there, that little silver cap there, that's a zerk, all right? That's what you would grease. Now, we have 12 on ours. There's one there, and on this thing right here, there's two more. There's another one going up this way on that. They call it, I guess, the A crossbar or whatever. We got a total of 12 on ours, okay? So, and it's real simple to do. Let me show you the thing. I already had a grease gun. This is the grease gun that I have. Sorry about that. This is the grease gun I have. And this grease gun I got from last year. I got it from Harbor Freight. And I went back. I had to go back to Harbor Freight because this grease gun comes with a grease. It comes with grease already. It's like, I think it was $15. And I usually use it I was going to get it for my car, but I found out the car was already greased good. But it comes with a metal tip that comes on it, a little extended tip, and it's metal. You're going to have to take that off, and you're going to have to buy yourself a hose. That's what you see attached here, this black hose. And when you take that metal tip off, make sure you put this tip on it. This tip right here. This is what goes on top of the zerks. So you'll know. This is what goes on top of the zerks. And when you put it on there, it goes on there like that. And you tighten it on there, you screw it on there, and you begin to pump. Once it stops screwing, then you begin to pump. And you'll notice grease maybe coming out. Sometimes you'll see it coming out off the top there. Sorry about the viewers. But you hear it. Sometimes you can hear it. And you hear the grease coming out of it or whatever. And then that's when you know you're good to go and you can stop. But that's what you do. Make sure you check your zerks. Just grease them anyway. Who knows? You know, sometimes when you see it oozing out, then you know that they're done. But I was thinking that was already done, and I didn't have to worry about it. But we're all human, even the dealers. We're all human. We make mistakes. So those are the 3 things I can say. Correction, 4 things as far as tips are concerned. Just helping out people, only because it's better showing you visually than trying to show it to you or typing it out, because you know it'll be a long run-on sentence, and we don't need that. Sometimes, hey, look, if you're really interested, check out this video, and that's how you can make sure you know the information that you're getting is thorough and appropriate. Now, of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate, whether you're on YouTube or FB, give me a shout out, let me know what the story is, and we can go from there. But other than that, that's the gist of it. I can't even show you what my mileage is right now because my phone has my card in it. where I tap my phone to the key, and I'm able to turn the card on. So now I got my phone, which I'm using to film. But I got over 1,000 miles on it now. And like I told you before, I live in a lagoon environment. I got, like I said before, 2 lagoons that I go back and forth from. I appreciate the fact of knowing that, yeah, I can use this cart to get me to both of them without any problems. And this cart has been operating as designed. Of course, like I told you before, some things that they could improve on, but other than that, the cart is good. So those are my 2 tips that I can provide y'all. If you have any questions, again, give me a holler. I'll definitely answer. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm retired. So that's the gist of it. Y'all take care.